Lizzie from the Academy team, and today I am in what can only be described as my favourite place, Bistro Beach in Newquay, to test out the brand new RX100 VII from Sony. Now, we have got this camera ahead of release and we have been given very little information on it, so it's going to be more of a discovery for me and you around the settings and what the camera can actually do. I think if I had to choose my favourite place to be, it would probably be in the ocean or in the sea. Can't really do that right now, so I would say it's also on a beach with sand in between your toes. I don't think there is a better feeling, especially when it is sunny, and we have been absolutely blessed today with the weather. As much as Tony might not agree at the fact that we're both dressed in black. One of the things Sony did tell us about this camera was to do with its autofocus system. So I have got real-time IAF locked on at the moment, and I've also got active steady shot on as well. So while navigating around these rocks, I am sure to be in focus and hopefully super stable. There are also 357 phase detection points on this sensor. So no matter where I'm trying to shoot on the frame, I'm guaranteed to get something in focus, which is a bonus and happy days. On the screen now, you should see a box either on my eye or on my face, which makes it so easy to lock onto a subject and then film it. This video recording lark is super easy with this camera.
Cooling down. It's a bit warm today, but that is well worth it.
We're heading up into town now, so hopefully we can get some food because Tony is getting slightly hangry, especially slightly hangry with me anyway. But I did figure this would be a good time to talk about the audio that we are shooting this video with. So the RX100 VII has got a new built-in mic jack, and I'm taking full advantage of that. So I've attached a Rode Mic Go onto this camera using the Sony bracket, which I think is new out as well with this camera. So I've got it all on a mini tripod, a Manfrotto Pixie, and I've got my microphone attached and my camera as well. So audio is really clear, and we did play back some of the clips earlier just to check what the sound was like, because there is no headphone socket, but that is not the end of the world, because you can also view your audio levels on the screen, so you can make sure that you are sounding great or clearly loud as you go, so you can be aware of any clipping that you might get on your audio. On the bottom left side, you can see the audio levels there, so if I talk a lot louder, you should hopefully see those levels rising too. I'm gonna highlight how little kit I've been taking out with me, i.e. just the RX100 VII, the Rode Mic Go and a Pixie tripod and the bracket, whereas Tony is carrying around a whole load of kit, a backpack, and I'm carrying an extra bag for him. Compacts are the way forward. like the A9, this thing is incredibly fast. So I'm gonna go and test out its 90 frames per second in one single shot on the beach behind me. Fingers crossed I am gonna get some cracking photos. If not, what else am I doing with 90 frames a second, eh? Alright, so what makes the brand new Sony RX100 VII so good for vlogging? Well, to start off with, you have got the much loved and a firm favourite of mine, the flip up multi-angle vari-angle screen, which I am having a bit of with right now. So you can always guarantee that you are framed in the position that you want. It is also a touchscreen to focus. So you can tap on your face, on your eye, and with that real-time AF and tracking, you are guaranteed to be in focus as well. So happy days when it comes to ease of use for filming yourself. Now there are also a ton of different video options on here too. So for most of today, we have been shooting in 4K at 25 because we are shooting PAL, otherwise that would be 30. And we've also been using the newly introduced on this camera S-Log3 as well. Now that just makes it a lot simpler for Tony to work his magic when it comes to the editing process. You've also got full HD options on there, so for any of the stuff where we have slowed it down, we've been shooting on full HD 50, so tons of different options for all of your recording needs. Now I guess one of the biggest shouts about this camera and why it is so good for vlogging will be the fact that there is a microphone port on it. So a nice little mic jack. Now I did mention earlier on we were using the Rode Mic Go, so a shotgun mic using the bracket that Sony have just introduced as well to hold it all together. You may have noticed though that I am also wearing a clip-on mic. Now, I'm using this just because the bits I've been doing to our other camera just makes it a lot easier rather than clipping and unclipping all of the time. But to be fair, rather than using a shotgun mic and having this bracket on there, you could, if you had the right adapter for it, plug in a tie mic or a clip-on mic too. So again, tons of different options to be able to record sound. Sony have been comparing this camera to their A9 and well, after playing around with it today, can definitely agree that it is a miniature A9. I can see why they say it. You have got the brand new processor, which gives you that high-speed capability, which is exactly the same as on the new A7R Mark IV and the A9. And then you've also got 20 frames per second, no blackout as well, for when you are shooting action and want to keep your eye on where it's going. Again, just like the A9. So there really is no reason why you can't push this small premium compact to its limits. Picture of two surfers just out of the water. And now I think what me and Tony are going to go and do is head back to our hotel, maybe have a review of some of the images that we've taken, some of the footage as well, just to check that audio, and then head out a bit later once the lights dropped to hopefully get maybe some more, I guess, moody shots potentially if the light is right, but at least test out the photographic capabilities of this camera. And if it's anything like the RXs in the past, again, it should cope really well with challenging light conditions. Hello, surfers. So let's head back and see what we've got. Hello. So the intention was to come out and shoot sunset, or at least see what we could get, and as you can probably tell right now, it's very cloudy, although as I'm walking further towards the door, the clouds are not as bad as they are right there. But it's actually also started to rain. Not great for a summer's evening. And that'd be quite cool to take a picture of over there. Do you know what I love most about Cornwall?
What?
You could literally be anywhere in the world.
Oh,
Unless you see
Cornwall.
a flag that states straight Cornwall or a landmark.
Yeah.
Apart from that though, couldn't you just be anywhere? Like, genuinely? Do you not think? Be anywhere. So it looks like we are going to get lucky with that sunset after all. Happy, 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 happy. So while I just wait for the sun to come down a little bit more through the clouds to get a bit more light on the ocean, I thought I'd tell you a little bit more about the photo side of this camera. So 20 megapixels on that 1-inch stacked CMOS sensor, which for low light shooting is going to be absolutely fantastic. And just like the other RX cameras out there, this camera is not going to disappoint when it comes to stills photography. This is what photography is all about. Getting out there, enjoying the moment without needing to drag around loads of kit. We have literally just come out now with the RX100 VII, the little video Rode mic Go, which I can't ever remember the name of, the Pixie and the bracket as well, and obviously Tony, who is currently holding the camera for me. But this is wicked, and we got some wicked shots, hopefully. Judging by the back of the camera, I've got some wicked shots. So sadly, it is the end of our time here in Cornwall, and I've had an absolutely fantastic time shooting with the brand new Sony RX100 VII. And I'm sure Tony can agree with me, this is a fantastic bit of kit. Now, there are so many features on here, and we've only really touched on the surface, looking at that pro vlogging video aspect with the addition of that mic jack. So please stay tuned to our YouTube channel and also our social channels as well, so Facebook, Instagram, to see our full field test where we've really tested out that A9 high-speed capability. If you'd like to find out any more information on this camera, then head over to jessops.com now, or pop into your local store where one of our experts will be more than happy to help. So if you've enjoyed watching this video, then give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And while you're doing that, you may as well hit that bell icon so you stay up to date on all our latest releases. Thanks for watching guys, and I will see you again soon. Bye!